Welcome, Cancer, to my temple. This is the Temple of Tarot, Astrology, and Yoga. My name is Ava, and I'm your oracle for the month of February 2026. This is an Astro Tarot forecast that's relevant to you. If your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Cancer. I follow the transits of Mars and Venus only to help us to build an energetic foundation reference for the tarot reading which will follow. So, Mars and Venus. Mars, again, is masculine energy, powerful masculine energy that can motivate you, give you drive, ambition, and allow you to start, to initiate. Venus, on the other hand, is about love, cooperation, harmony, peace, nurturing. This month, both Mars and Venus, both their energies, are in your 8th house, Aquarius. Then, the second half of the month, Venus decides to separate and move into Pisces, your 9th house. So with both Venus and Mars in your 8th, a very powerful house, by the way, that house, the 8th house, is ruled by Scorpio, a sister sign. And like all things scorpionic, it's intense. For instance, the words that describe this house are death. You couldn't get more dramatic than that. Death, which means transformation. Is there a better metaphor for transformation than the concept of death? From life to death. You can't have a more dramatic change of scenery. So that describes the 8th house, a house of deep, dramatic transformation, which may involve partners, sex, partners that are both romantic and platonic, but sex separately. Passion. If it isn't sex, it's about something that you're impassioned about. It is also about taxes, bureaucracy, government, what they owe you, what you owe them, mutual responsibility with governmental agencies. So any or all of these could be what is being triggered, energetically activated. So you could have issues around death, inheritance, which could involve the management of a windfall, or the distribution of that inheritance and the subsequent redirection that may lead to for you. Some of you may be in line for an inheritance or an intense, intimate relationship in which there are perhaps power struggles, issues of dominance, issues of just management of intensity, emotional intensity. because both Venus and Mars are here. So you could have arguments with your lover, your partner, arguments over inheritance, arguments with governmental agencies, disagreements, or just we're generally perturbed by government. So interactions that are intense, dealing with government. Then, or shared resources, by the way. So what you do with your finances that involve another person, a business partner, a romantic partner. The second half of the month, Venus lets Mars do all the work, stays in the 8th house, still conjuring up this intense energy, this drama, and then it moves into the 9th house, where you are incentivized to become more spiritually aware, spiritually focused. This may involve learning something new, learning about other cultures, learning about other ways of behaving, of expressing yourself. This could be foreign travel, or if it is about finding an intense love connection, it could be done within a trip, a voyage, a journey to another culture, or just outside of the parameters of your experience, going to places that are far flung from your ordinary environment. And so it's all relative, but Venus in the 9th is a beautiful touch because it brings your mind into larger spaces that are not confined by the ordinary, the expected, the usual. And since Mars and Venus are in Aquarius, the sign of freedom and adventure, and a seeking of social humanitarian causes, with Venus in the 9th, you might take up a cause, a mission, and become an advocate for human rights, or for a better neighborhood, a better way of life for those whom you have empathy and sympathy for. Or it could very well be also that due to an inheritance or the dealings with government, or your business partnerships, that you may have to take a trip abroad to a completely different and unfamiliar environment. So all of that is what is forecast by the astrology of the month. You see my sign? I ordered this because I'm trying to read locally in my community. I live on the Big Island of Hawaii, and near a very small, almost farming / hippie community in Pahoa. And a shop there has allowed me to read. And I'm experimenting now as to which days would be viable, where there's more traffic than other days. And I bought this sign online, and it came broken. You see it? So I'm just going to treat that as a sign of good luck and not be daunted by this sign, as they say. So let's now move on to your tarot forecast, which I will try to correlate to this astrological forecast. And I want to thank you all for your messages, your liking, subscribing, and sharing this video, and for donating or procuring a reading from me, a private, I can't speak, private and personal reading from me. That will help me to keep this channel going, and it will help me to support myself out here in the middle of nowhere, where it's amazing how few options there are out here. You would think that Hawaii was well cultivated, civilized, but no, it's not. It's very backwoods, rural around here. So I'm trying my best to support myself, and I appreciate whatever help you can give in the ways of a donation, whatever it is that you can afford, and or to order a private and personal reading from me. And there are links below for that. I thank you for your support. And now, let's move on to your tarot forecast now. So welcome, Cancer, to your tarot forecast for February 2026. Again, relevant to you if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Cancer. And I have, of course, Uranus in Cancer, as my generation all did. I was born in 1952, and Uranus was in Cancer at that time. So I certainly, even though this is a planet that's very more about the general population of the Earth and not too specific as Mars and Venus are, still I can feel the qualities of Cancer in myself. I'm Pisces, Scorpio rising, so I have a lot of empathy for water signs. I love you all. All right, so let's see here. I have to turn this light on. Hold on. There we go. I forgot to turn the light on, and we need to see what we're doing here. So let me shuffle just a little bit more, and we make 3 piles like this, and there we go. So now, the overall energy or mood of the month of February, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Well, the Page is a student. He's also a messenger. Messenger about tangible, practical, down-to-earth issues. Tangible growth, diligent, studying, learning. This may be also about financial opportunities. Look how he's looking at his coin, that single coin. He's pondering his financial condition and meditating on opportunities, because he represents the beginning of various opportunities, various material opportunities. Using ideas, and those ideas are practical ideas, and turning those practical ideas into reality. Through what? Through hard work, through discipline, through a more grounded approach, studious, grounded approach to your work, to the necessities of reality. That one coin that the page holds represents a seed, a material seed that will spawn fruit, success in the future. He's extremely curious about his world, about his neighborhood, about his material condition. He's curious. So this is about fresh, young curiosity. He's eager to learn, eager to do, eager to get started on a material project. This is also about messages, receiving many messages about your material condition. This could be also about a young person that, now this represents the overall mood or energy of the month. So this month this young person who's an earth sign, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, may be a focus of your attention, or enters into your life and becomes an important aspect of what's going on in your life in the moment. So that is the overall energy or mood of the month. In the second position, the position of the challenge, we have a reversal. We have the moon, a major arcana card, and it's reversed. This signifies that there's confusion, hidden agendas, deception, circumstances that are hidden or were hidden that must come to light. So you're in the dark about something. Now it's reversed, and sometimes it could mean just the opposite of that. You're beginning to see the truth of something. Something is coming to light. It's the end of self-deception. Maybe you're facing reality finally. And maybe you've come to a profound knowing. Again, Mars and Venus in the 8th, dramatic inner transformation. This means you stop avoiding difficult truths, difficult situations, and you face it head on. Maybe you're regaining your composure after being emotionally rattled, disrupted, maybe you play detective and you uncover something that was hidden from you. And that revelation becomes how you master your obstacles, your challenges. So that is the challenge for the month, a very significant challenge, where you finally, I think because of Mars and Venus in the 8th house, such a profound house to have so much energy in, that you take off your rose-colored glasses and you see things for what they really are, and you step up to the plate and you do what's necessary. In the position of, well, this is good, in the position of the unexpected. Remember, we were saying that inheritance might be something that is a part of the events of the month, because Mars and Venus in the 8th being the house of death and inheritance. So this means a sudden, remember it's in the position of the unexpected, a sudden influx of generational wealth, family legacy. This is the 10th card, meaning you've come to an end of something. So this is the completion of a material cycle. And what it means is that there's unexpected material security that comes from, particularly with the moon in reverse, you facing something, stopping this veil of illusion that you're behind, and you come into the light. It could be that this, if it is an inheritance, it sets you up. Somebody gives you something, whether it's from a family or you just attain some kind of material support, and it sets you up well for the future. So you then have sudden, unexpected stability. Or maybe your family becomes an unexpected focus, be this your genetic family or your friendship family. This is also about good stewardship of your resources. But primarily, it's the happy ever after card. After you've been through some major drama, perhaps disappointment, life transformation. What this says is that you may not be convinced of it yet, but what comes after is going to give you the kind of happiness and security that you didn't even feel you had before. So now, let's see how it all ends. In the position of the result, the outcome, we have the Knight of Swords. So we end on another note of high energy, swift, decisive energy, impulsive energy. So you do something impulsive. Things change rapidly at the end, near the end of the month, or a culmination of the month. This is also being sharp, intellectually sharp, having conversations that are targeted, direct, pertinent. You get the job done. This is a sort of burst of mental energy with which you overcome your challenge. You charge ahead with a lot of energy, conviction, and stubborn persistence. This is intensity of drive. Mars in the 8th. Driven intensity, which is either sexual or mental in this case, because it's swords. So your mind is racing, and you are able to solve very difficult problems. This is mental clarity, wit, thinking fast on your feet, becoming highly motivated to better your life, to make things right. That is your forecast for February 2026. Thank you, everyone, for coming to your reading. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and for supporting the channel if you can. I appreciate whatever help you can give. I'll see you next month. Namaste. I love you. Cancer. Aloha.